earth signs that you are about to be in the spotlight for your career or maybe financial matters. It seems as though you're going to get some tangible reward for all the effort that you've put into mastering your craft. And you might just suddenly get some recognition with that publicity keyword. Jupiter expanding your 5th house of creativity, but this is the Leo house of being seen. So there is something very expansive coming your way, but there seems to be a slight concern about it. So stay tuned, because there does seem to be a lot of freedom on offer, a lot of change, a lot of movement into a new area. But let's just see what the cards have to say about it. So here we see this change, night and day. It feels like there's the opportunity here for an ending and a new beginning. And it could be a partnership rather than working alone, or it could be a partnership versus working for a bigger company. There might be somebody wanting to join forces with you. And there seems to be an element here of you being tempted to do this because you're a little bit impatient by the lack of progress that you've made on your own so far. So one way or another, there's a sort of tantalizing offer that's coming in. But what you don't see is this tangible offer here of more money or of a better opportunity could very well lead you to feeling shafted. There could be a lot of painful endings around this. It might be a big mistake that you come to regret. Because let's see, the energy to lean away from is the Ace of Swords. So that is new beginnings in your thoughts, new ideas, new inspiration. So the cards don't really want you to pursue new thinking right now. You're being guided, it seems, to stay with the tried and true of a current situation, even if it feels a bit slow moving for your liking. You might feel a bit stagnant, and you are very good at what you do, so you might be like urgent to get a bit more recognition, and feel like taking off, just moving on to fresh pastures. So the energy though to lean towards is the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is earth sign energy, and earth signs do not do anything quickly. You're an earth sign, so you know this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the feminine energy around this is receiving and feathering your nest, really making a beautiful scenario, whether it's home, whether it's career. You make everything solid, and you make everything beautiful, if you like. Feathering your nest is the phrase that comes to mind. So it is like guarding your resources and being a little bit frugal. Not that anyone would notice that, because you have a sort of a lavish, abundant air about you. So this is energy to lean towards. It feels like being sensible with your money and letting it come to you in due course, rather than seizing the initiative and pursuing some new opportunity that might be offered to you that might soon turn out to be a dead end. So let's see what else the universe has to say here. Yes, you might need to make some adjustments to your thinking and to your perception of your current status financially, because it looks like you're subject to a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety about the lack of progress that you are supposedly not making, and this sort of urgency to get where you're going really quickly by aeroplane rather than by walking. And because it's not your best course of action, it is managing your fears that seems to be important right now for your prosperity. So adjusting your thinking, maybe adjusting your spending, adjusting your budgets, your time horizons for things to pay off. That seems to be your best course of action here. Now you will get signs along the way with the angelic assistance card. There will be angelic help, if you believe in that. Say a couple of prayers, focus on manifesting guidance especially, and you might get some clues along the way about that, sort of intuitions that maybe a new offer or a new course of action might not be as trustworthy as it seems, or might not be the no-brainer that you think it is. Any kind of inkling that you get that something's not quite right when you're about to pounce, because somebody might be preying on your impatience to get results. Yeah, pay attention to that. Pay attention to any of these little inklings that you get. I want 2 cards to finish up. I don't know why, but let's see what comes out. 2 more cards, please, just to round out this entire reading for earth signs. Well, look, there is a new beginning coming here, but the energy to lean away from is new thinking. So it might be staying the course in some way and not changing your mind on something. But there is a new beginning here, but the Hierophant came out next to it. Now this will be solid, there'll be a contract, it will be absolutely by the book. So no seat of the pants, no get rich quick schemes, nothing like that. So if there is easy money that is offered to you, my Ace of Pentacles has disappeared, but he's here somewhere, here he is. If that gets offered to you out of the blue, easy money, that is going to lead to pain and disappointment. So you really want to do this for the long haul with your eye on security and stability. And that will come. There will be a new offer in the future, but it will come with a very solid contract, something you can depend on. So don't jump the gun in your impatience to move forward by not doing things by the book. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you would like your own private reading, go to my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.